Today I have come up with a list of the top 5 best gaming graphics cards 2022 in the market that are worth buying. So let's get started. Number 5. The AMD Radeon RX 6600 XT is a great value, but in a time when GPU options are so overpriced, that hardly matters. What matters for the RX 6600 XT is that it outperforms NVIDIA's RTX 3060 by a decent margin, and on the second-hand market, it's as much as $150 cheaper. In an average of 5 gaming benchmarks, the RX 6600 XT offered about an 11% improvement over the RTX 3060 at 1080p. Across her benchmarks, it averaged 117.6 FPS, making it an ideal option for 1080p gamers with a high refresh rate display. It's simply one of the best 1080p graphics cards you buy right now. Even in a game as demanding as Cyberpunk 2077, the Radeon RX 6600 XT can put up above 60 FPS with all of the sliders turned up. Except for ray tracing, of course, which remains one of the most demanding gaming tasks for a graphics card. The RX 6600 XT doesn't handle ray tracing as well as its NVIDIA counterpart, but neither card is really cut out for it. Number 4. RTX 3060 Ti is an extremely powerful graphics card, considering its spot in NVIDIA's Ampere gaming lineup. Below the RTX 3070, the 3060 Ti still delivers 8GB of GDDR6 memory on a 256-bit bus and features only a slight reduction in clock speed, 1.67 GHz on the 3060 Ti versus 1.72 GHz on the 3070. It's best suited for 1440p gamers that want high frame rates without the high price. In benchmarks, the RTX 3060 Ti scores above last gen's GeForce RTX 2080 Super. The card can deliver above 70 FPS in demanding titles like Red Dead Redemption 2 with ultra settings at 1440p. In games like Control, you can take advantage of features like DLSS to boost your performance, too. The RTX 3060 Ti shines as the best graphics card for 1440p. It's incredibly capable, offering frame rates north of 60 FPS in demanding AAA titles, even with all the sliders turned up. Ray tracing would normally be a problem for a card like this, but thanks to DLSS, you can still hit performance marks with all the visual bells and whistles. Number 3. RTX 3070 is a great graphics card, but we recommend the upgraded RTX 3070 Ti for most people. It's only slightly faster than the RTX 3070, about 8% based on our testing. But you'll typically find the Ti and non-Ti models in stock for around the same price, making the Ti model effectively a free upgrade. Although the RTX 3070 Ti is a 1440p graphics card, it can manage 4K in a lot of titles. The extra boost over the base model allows you to play games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla at 60 FPS if you tweak a few graphics settings. With DLSS on offer, you can even play games like Cyberpunk 2077 at 4K. The RTX 3070 Ti is for the reasonable gamer. It might not last as long as the RTX 3080, and you might have to turn down a few graphics settings, but the RTX 3070 Ti balances price and performance unlike any graphics card you can buy right now. Number 2. The RTX 3080 is best suited for the 4K gamer who doesn't want to compromise. It outpaces last gen's RTX 2080 Ti by a significant margin while launching at about half of the price. It can maintain above 60 frames per second for 4K gaming in titles like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, offering smooth gameplay in even the most demanding games. Its features shouldn't go unnoticed, either. This NVIDIA graphics card comes packed with the latest ray tracing cores for accurate gaming lighting, and you can leverage the tensor cores for dynamic upscaling through NVIDIA Deep Learning Super Sampling, DLSS. The RTX 3080 offers enough performance to warrant a purchase, and these two features push it over the edge. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 is the best graphics card for 4K gaming. It hits a sweet spot in the high-end market, delivering enough power to handle the most demanding AAA titles without bogging down the card with extra memory that isn't useful for the majority of gamers. Just try to save some money by avoiding the 12GB RTX 3080. Number 1. If you're looking at the RTX 3080, you definitely are looking for speed. The MSI RTX 3080 Gaming X Trio takes the already excellent GPU card and makes it even faster. In our testing, it was one of the faster RTX 3080 models. Those speeds come right out of the box as well, so with some tweaking, you could potentially see even more. The MSI RTX 3080 Gaming X Trio is fairly beefy, as it's stacking on a triple fan cooler to keep temperatures in check, and it'll require you to have 3 8-pin connectors. That extra power may come in handy if you're trying to overclock this card for even more performance than the stock boost clock speed of 1815 MHz. MSI tops it all off with a bit of RGB lighting. All that's an offer here makes up for the $50 price hike over the NVIDIA reference RTX 3080. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please don't forget to like, comments, and be sure to subscribe to get more reviews. Hope to see you guys in the next video.